Hello there, I am Man in Yellow and welcome back to another async video. In this one we will just be looking at this very short game I had against Alexander. This is on the new map, which is called Lonesome Town. I almost forgot it there. And I just wanted to showcase this to show how fast you can actually die in this map. Because I've also had this happen to myself. I think I had one or two other games that ended almost as fast as this. And it's kind of insane how fast you can kill people, because you have like very little distance to their heart and they actually have a fairly long way to go. And the path for you is like very good, because you can put a ranged phobie here, walk it over to the stim pad and then hit them right after, as you will also see I do here. I actually even made some mistakes in this game, so you couldn't maybe even have gone even faster, but it's not really a big deal that I made any mistakes, because I obviously still kill them very quickly here. I use speedolas, but you can also use other things if you just want to kill them quick. You can like even use squiggles if you just really want to hard rush very fast, which I have seen here. It's like kind of insane how fast people are fighting each other. And I would also say that the player 1 has a fairly big advantage, because like they obviously get to have the first move, so you can maybe kill their heart a bit faster than they would be able to kill yours most of the time. So that makes it even harder to play on this map, especially if you're underleveled and you go second, then it's almost impossible to win in my opinion. Not impossible, but it's very hard, because you will just die really fast. You can see here they made a like play down here where they're defending their phobies, so that I can't really go in by bringing in the Ray Chargels, but that means I'm just gonna go for their heart here. Also, like the mistake I talked about, my snowball and my razor mouth should have had opposite positions before, so I should have put the razor mouth down here and the snowball here, but that's not really the point of this video. I mean, it's a new map, I don't know everything I should be doing like completely correctly or anything like that yet. I haven't figured out the exact strats to do, but this kind of thing while going first seems very hard to beat. If you just go for snowball with a 1 key into either a Ginsting or a Daisy, or even Murderwing with a 1 key, just something that costs 4, and then speedolas after, and you just go for their heart, you can kill people very fast. And the speedolas are also strong enough that if your opponent chooses to like be even more aggressive than you, like if they bring Squiggles and Morty or something, you can actually fight back with the speedolas, because they are so tanky and have such a high attack power that they can kill a lot of the very aggressive phobies. But as you can see here, I just went to their heart, and because I went to their heart before they went to mine, I will end up just killing them faster than they can kill me, and that's how the game ends here. You can also very clearly, when looking at this kind of map, see how much of an effect it has that the map doesn't scale to your level, but it scales to your rank instead. So like the heart should have way more health in reality if we scaled it by levels instead of by rank, because you only get slightly more health and slightly more damage on pining points as you rank up. I think it's 200 at the lowest rank and then 235 at Sum of All Fears, and the heart scales the same way. So that means that as players get higher levels, it becomes easier and easier to hard rush people, and panic points also matter a little bit less, and stuff like the lava and the disease tiles matter a lot less once you get very high levels. And that's like very apparent on a map like this, because you just kill people very fast, since their heart doesn't even have that much health. Like it's actually kind of easier to kill their heart here than it is to kill their phobies a lot of the time. And yeah, this game is just already over, because like their heart has 1000 health up here and I have it surrounded. Even like with them being way slower than me and just bringing some kind of normal phobies without even that much attack power down here, I'm only at 3000 health. Like if I didn't kill them this turn, they would kill me. That says something about how fast the games end on this map. And that's pretty much game over. That's kind of stupid. It reminds me a little bit of the map where you just went squiggles and killed people. This one has a little bit more like variation in your phobies, or whatever you want to call it. It's not as much of the same thing, but it is a lot of people just doing exactly what you just saw there. Can't remember. Did I have another match on this? This was a longer game on it. I think this was the one with Pavu where I just died really, really fast also because they are over leveled and they went first. So they just did the exact same thing as I talked about and killed me really, really quickly using Speedolas and stuff. And you can see it's the same thing here. I just die in no time with pretty much the same strategy of just rushing the heart very, very quickly. So that's what happens a lot on this map, and it is a little bit much. I think you could very easily make the map a lot better by just like putting in maybe a block more or something, because I think it's a little bit too much right now. I kind of think you should maybe even put a block here and the same thing down here, just because then there's a lot more distance towards the heart, like the enemy heart. That may make the map a little bit better. There could also be some other solutions. You could move the heart a little bit back. You could maybe sit here next to the panic point, and then you could move the point one down so you can easily take it or something. There's a lot of things they could do if they wanted it to be just a little bit less aggressive, because I would say this is on the slightly too like hard rushy map side. It's good that it's aggressive because you don't want these boring maps. There are so many boring maps in the game right now. Mainly small maps, not so many large maps, but there's a lot of maps that are kind of boring. But too hard rushy is also bad, because then you just die before you even get to play the game. So they may want to tone it down a little bit on this map, but they can probably wait a while before they do that, just to see how things kind of plan out or end up happening, because maybe someone finds a good counter strategy to it or something. I've tried like K9000 with, what was it? I think it was Cassowary down here and a 1 key, and then I went into Speedolas myself, and I could kind of slow people down by doing that, but I'm still not sure if that's enough to actually win the match, because I haven't played that many matches on the game yet. So we will just have to see in some time, but you can kill people very quick on this map. It's just what you need to know, so that you don't end up being the guy that just dies in 10 turns or something like that. And also so that you can kill people very quickly yourself. It's important to know that you can do that on maps like this. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.